Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Liberated Sun Tarot, and I am Joe, and I am so excited to be reading for you today. If you come across this video, um, I'm reading today for our Libras. So this reading is definitely going to resonate for you if you have Libra in your Sun, Moon, Rising, or your Venus in your chart. I'm super excited to be reading for you guys. If you're new here, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Reach out, and yeah, we just gonna get right into it. I don't like to really waste too much time talking, so let's get into it. Okay, so Libras, while I was kind of prepping my cards and my space for you guys' read, I definitely I saw the throat chakra card and the conflict and defeat card come out in this deck. So I will say some of you guys could be dealing with having a blocked throat chakra. And if you don't know what that feels like, it could feel kind of like, I liken it to like what it feels like to have really bad indigestion, or just like a feeling in this area of heaviness, feeling like you have something you want to say. It can sometimes translate down to your solar plexus or in your heart. It's just a lot of anxiety. So I do feel like some of you guys are battling having something you want to say, but not really knowing either how to go about saying it, why you're saying it. And I'm seeing like if you've been contemplating, some of you I feel like have been contemplating having a conversation about something that's been bothering you, you need to do it. Because it will help clear out that throat chakra energy, that blocked energy. So that was something that I had channeled before I did you guys's before I started this video. So I wanted to share that with y'all, but now I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of get into y'all's reading and see what's going on, what spirit wants you guys to know. So spirit, thank you so much. Thank you so much for allowing me to be here and be of service to the beautiful Libras today. So what do you have, spirit? What's going on for the Libras, the Libran collective during this Taurus season in the month of May? Going the month of April, last half of April, going into the month of May. What is going on, spirit? What's the energy surrounding? What's the current energy? What do you want me to know, spirit? What do you want the Libran collective to know about the energy surrounding them during Taurus season? Let's get 3 cards. Okay. Okay. All right, guys. Spiritual union came out. Okay. Love begins. Guys. Oh, guys, this is beautiful. Okay, we have 2 cards. I'm gonna just pick one. Rest and rejuvenate. Okay. Wow, Libras. Okay, so because we did just come off of this this full moon in Scorpio, which was officially yesterday. We're still kind of in the shadow period of it. I know that this full moon in Scorpio is highlighting a lot as far as hidden desires, things that we need to work on, shadow work things. But as far as Libras, like what Taurus season is bringing you guys. Now, for some of you aren't going to like it. And some of you are like, I don't really care about love, but spirit's loud and clear. I wasn't even trying to like go this route, and this is not going to be a love reading by any means, but this is what definitely just came out at the beginning of y'all's like reading as far as just the overall energy. So you guys are really coming into union with many things. It could be union with yourselves. It could be another, like a whole new way that you start looking and viewing yourself, and coming off of that Scorpion energy, which is all about death and rebirth, and death to old ways of thinking, death to old patterns, leaving behind just who we are and creating a new us. I definitely feel like some of you are going to be coming into a new union within yourselves. Some of you could be coming into a new union with your spiritual practices, your faith. Some of you could be starting a new job, starting a new craft, a new hobby that really brings you a lot of fulfillment. But I'm seeing a lot of you are going to be starting new relationships this Taurus season. Taurus season is bringing you a lot of stability when it comes to love and your love life. Some of you, I feel like, have really been struggling. And that's why I feel like this card came out to rest and rejuvenate. So some of you have been in a state of worry. Some of you have been moving around a little too much. And that's spirit's way of just saying you need to rest, kind of pump the brakes a little bit. But that, damn, that's beautiful. Like, You guys are really coming, like, y'all gonna be in love this Taurus season, Libras. If you haven't already, and I know y'all like to worry and get your panties in a fucking bunch, and I'm seeing you need to calm the fuck down, because this is not something I'm seeing. This is a very faded energy that's coming out of this. So this, it's not something that you can really control. And some of you guys like to, I've never met a Libra that doesn't have control problems. I'm joking, but some of you guys are gonna get in your head about it and really just kind of like jinx it out. And I'm saying just go with the flow, because you kind of have no choice. Like, spirit is kind of just saying, like, this is what it is. So damn, that's crazy. Okay, Libras. All right. Okay, Libras. So that's nice. That's nice energy to start off with. So now we're going to get into the messages the Spirit has for you guys regarding Taurus season. So Spirit, what do you want Libra and the Libran collective to know about their Taurus season and how Taurus season will be affecting them? Spirit, what do you want Libras to know about this Taurus season? Let's get 5 cards, please. What do you want the Libran collective to know about Taurus season? Okay. What do you want the Libra collective to know about, Taurus season? What do you want the Libra collective to know, Spirit, about how Taurus season will be affecting them? Spirit. Okay, Temperance. I'm going to pull 2 more cards. I'm feeling to pull 2 more. Okay. All right, Libras. So, okay, I just heard it starts with you. I don't know what that means. I'm going to try my best to channel it. I just heard literally it starts with you. So a lot of you guys with this Libran, with Taurus season, it's all about moving forward from the things that you know are no longer in your best, like they're no longer serving you. You've tried really hard to be patient with it. Some of you have tried really hard to maintain balance with these things, and just maintain this sort of like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's almost like the idea of not knowing when it's time to move on from something versus to fight for it. Some of you guys have really been trying to like fight for something that you know right now at this point, you know in your heart it's not good for you. And you've been kind of wearing your rose-colored glasses about this situation. And I'm seeing for some of you, you know what it is. You need to rest. You need to let it rest. Let it go. A lot of you are walking away from things that are no longer serving you this Taurus season. Y'all are walking away from lack into abundance, walking away from not having a reciprocity maybe in your relationships, your friendships, to now you're going to be calling in people who are going to be giving you that, walking away from not feeling passionate to fulfilling yourselves and doing things that make you feel passionate. These messages are coming in really cloudy, so a lot of you need to ground, because I'm feeling like this. A lot of you really need to rest, Libras. Like, rest your minds. Like, you guys get in your heads a lot. And because you guys have so many great ideas, and I think sometimes like the balance act of what you guys do as Libras is really trying to balance like heart versus the mind, balance just too much versus enough, like, and a lot of you need to rest, because a lot of you are in a very foggy mind space right now. I'm seeing a lot of you are worried about when something's coming to fruition. I feel like some of you could be worried about your long-term success and finances right now. A lot of you are kind of like in planning mode. I feel planning mode from you guys, of just like, okay, what is coming next? Some of you are like writing, I'm seeing like writing down in your notebooks, and you're like you're up at night and you're worried about it, and you're like, you know what? Like, what do I need to do to make this thing happen? And Spirit is kind of just like, part of what you need to do, like, we're proud of you for planning, but part of what you need to do is also put your trust in us. Temperance energy. I feel like sometimes this energy right here that you see within these 2 cups is you and your relationship directly connected to Spirit. And I feel like Spirit is really telling you guys that right now you do need to really make sure that you're putting your trust and faith into us just as much as we put our trust and faith into you. and stop worrying. There's like a key of just, you need to rest. A lot of you guys have really been on the move. A lot of you guys have really been purging a lot. I feel like full moon in Scorpio was kind of difficult for some of you, and it left you kind of just feeling like, what the fuck? I didn't know this was something I was still going through. I didn't know this is something I was still feeling. And you really need to rest this Taurus season. It's like you need to rest. Like, I feel like that's just collective energy in general. But like Libras, you really need to rest, because some of you, I'm also seeing some of you are making decisions that are not healthy. Some of you are making decisions based off of projection rather than off of something that is fueled by your true intuition and knowing. So some of you have really just kind of been like in this, just y'all ain't been seeing shit clear. Like, I just keep seeing it's very foggy. Like, even how I feel right now, I feel very lightheaded, and I feel just like these messages are coming, but they're like not clear, but they are. And I feel like that's the energy some of you guys have really been in. So you really need to like rest. You can plan. There's nothing wrong with planning, but allow yourselves to rest. Right now, the world, we are going through a lot of shit. There's a lot of stuff happening in this world right now, and it's okay to not be on your tip top 100%. Some of you guys are really perfectionists, and I'm seeing like you drive yourselves, and you're constantly like wanting to just start something new and start. It's like you don't know how to sit still, because so many of you guys, I gotta perfect where I'm at. I gotta perfect this thing, and it's like that's okay, but like you also need to learn when enough is enough. You can pee back and say, okay, I've done enough right now, and what I'm doing is enough. That is okay. Some of you need to really check your standards. Some of you are in comparison mode, and I feel like sometimes that is what drives you. Like, that perfectionist aspect sometimes is really rooted in comparison, comparing yourselves to seeing what other people are doing. And you really need to move away from that mentality, because that's going to do more harm for you than it is help. So you guys really need to like bring it down 2 notches. Like, I really think you guys need to rest. You guys have been y'all been working hard. Rest. Please rest. That's what Spirit wants you guys to know as far as just overall messages on that regard, for sure. So I definitely feel it. I can feel it. I'm channeling you guys. Please take some time off for yourselves, and know that everything that you're doing now, you're right where you need to be. I like to remind my Libras of that. Like, I have Libran friends. I'm like, you're right where you need to be, because y'all's minds move a mile a minute. So Spirit, as far as advice, as far as finances, what's going on for Libras and the Libran collective during Taurus season as far as finances? What messages do you have for them regarding finances for the season of Taurus? What's going on for the Libran collective, Spirit, when it comes to finances? Okay. Ace of Swords. King of Cups. Okay. The World. Okay. That is beautiful energy. Okay. I heard this. Some of you need to trust yourselves more and be more confident. That King of Cups, the King of Cups came out. We have the Ace of Swords, the King of Cups, and the World card. So the King of Cups came out, and it's reminding me of like, the King of Cups is a person who's very, when it comes to their emotions, they're very cool, calm, collected. They have this just sense of knowing. It's like this intuitive knowing. They know things are going to work out for them. They know that they have the knowledge necessary to make the right intuitive decisions. So some of you, I feel like, as far as finances lately, could be feeling as though that you don't trust yourselves. Trust yourselves more to make the decisions you need to make for your own well-being and success. So yeah, some of you could be definitely coming into some sort of a new opportunity with this Ace of Swords. So this could be a new way of making money. I'm seeing somebody reaching out to you, a sword, and like, hey, did you learn this skill? Have you ever thought about trying this? And you're like, no, I haven't. And I'm seeing like this World card coming out, I feel like is you now embracing this new you that you had to leave behind with that death energy and allowing yourself to fully do it. I'm seeing for some of you, this is something that you never thought you were going to be able to do, or you never thought you would have taken interest in it. So it could be something completely left field that it sparks your interest. And I'm seeing it's going to actually be very successful for you if you go ahead and do it. I'm also seeing some debts being paid off with this World card. Some of you have been in like this financial debt, like this constant cycle of financial debt. And I'm seeing some things closing off for you with this World card. Just continue to be patient, keep faith. But there's a lot of good shit coming for you guys, Libra. You guys are being brought into union with a lot of union within yourself. And you're realizing once you bring union within yourself, you see how it affects you on every other level in your life. But financially, you guys have a lot of good shit coming. Just make sure you're making sound decisions and be open to trying something new. Sometimes you guys can be a little stubborn, because some might call it stubborn, others might call it cautious. Some of you can be a little cautious sometimes, and that caution can sometimes translate into stubbornness. Allow yourself to open yourself up to doing something new, because I'm literally seeing like if you really allow yourself to do this new thing and embark on this new journey, it's going to feel like a full circle moment. It might connect you back to your past life, something you've done in the past life, but it's just going to bring you a lot of emotional fulfillment and success. So please do it. Please take your leap of faith. That's what I just heard. Take your leap of faith for whoever this resonates with. So that's beautiful energy for you guys. I'm loving it, Libras. I'm loving it. I'm zenned out a little bit. Some of you guys, I feel like there's like a part of me that feels like very anxious, and I'm like worried, and I'm like lightheaded and woozy. And there's another part of me that's just like, I'm cool. I'm cool at the other side of the pillow. Like, so I feel like I'm feeling like half that energy from you guys. So now now I want to pull on advice that your spirit team and spirit has for you guys, what you guys need to surrender. This is the shadow work portion of this. So this might get a little iffy for some of you, but allow yourselves to go deep, because there's a good message in here for what you guys need to surrender for Taurus season. So Spirit, what do Libras need to surrender, Spirit? What does the Libran collective spirit need to surrender for Taurus season? Spirit, what does the Libran collective need to surrender for Taurus season? Okay. All right. Hermit. The Nine of Wands. Got the Two of Swords. Oops. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. All right, Libras. I'm about to drag y'all. But kindly, graciously, kindly. Some of you have gone through, I'm seeing with this new energy of union coming in, I'm seeing a lot of you had to move forward and past old karmic energy. There's a lot of karmic energy, I feel like, attached to you guys that was really hard for you to break. And I really want to be the first to say that I'm really proud of you guys for breaking that karmic energy, for learning your lesson, going through it again, learning the lesson, seeing it for what it was, and pretty much saying, okay, I choose different this time. Some of you Libras y'all are isolating yourselves with this hermit mode. But it's almost like I'm seeing y'all are isolating yourselves more so out of fear. It's like you're telling yourself, you know what, I'm doing this for me, and I'm doing this for my own well-being and to really learn about myself, which is great. I'm not saying that's like a problem, like keep doing that. But make sure that you know the difference between isolating yourself. One thing about the hermit is this. The hermit, he goes into hermit mode, but he knows he has to come out of it, because the hermit's purpose is to share what he's learned out with the world. Some of you, I feel like, are in hermit mode, but you're in hermit mode out of fear. Some of you are in hermit mode out of fear. You're in hermit mode because you're really afraid to go back out into the world. You're afraid to embrace new connection. You're afraid to start something new. Some of you have a very strong fear of failing. which I think relates to that perfectionist aspect. So I really want you guys for Taurus season to really focus on the perfectionism or the perfectionist complex. Why do you feel like you have to be this perfect entity? Why do you feel like, because that perfection that you're seeking is really what's causing you guys to be out of balance. It's what causes you guys to have trouble with making astute decisions, making decisions that you can stand on. Is because you want to make the perfect decision, but there's no such thing as perfect. So some of you guys really have to really work on that. You're really afraid to step out on and take your leaps of faith towards these new endeavors, these new ventures, because you're just like, I wanted to be perfect the first time around because I have to be perfect. Figure out why. For some of you, I feel like this perfectionist complex came from childhood. From some of you had childhoods where you had parents who, if you didn't perform a certain way and you weren't perfect, that you were bashed for it, or you were emotionally abused for it, or they made you feel like you were less than if you weren't performing at this standard. And I'm seeing for some of you, that's what causes you guys to be in this constant, I have to be on this tip top level, or everything has to be perfect, or I can't do it. And Spirit really wants you to work through that. So there's a focus for you guys this Taurus season on inner child work. I'm hearing inner child work. Really focus on your inner child. Focus on how your inner child is being affected in your relationships with yourself and your relationships with others. That's very important. For some of you need to listen to your spirit guides more, connect with them more. I'm seeing this Hermit energy can also be one of your spirit guides reaching out to you with some guidance and some advice. Some of you are afraid. Some of you have spiritual gifts and you know it, but y'all are afraid to tap into it. And if you're seeing this, this is your green light to go ahead. I'm giving you, this is the green light. Spirit is giving you the green light through this reading to go ahead and really allow yourselves to tap into it. And be okay with not being able to see everything that you need right now, because again, it's about having faith that the divine is going to reveal everything to you later, So that is definitely, that came out loud and clear for you guys. So take that how you will, but please just don't be so hard on yourselves. Y'all can be really hard on yourselves. And it's you're doing fine, sweetie. You're doing what you need to do at this moment. You're doing okay, So that's what Spirit wanted me to get out. Now I'm going to go ahead and do you guys' love reading. A pull on what's going on for you guys with love. I'm gonna pull on you guys for love. What's going on for the Libra collective? I didn't do this for my water signs, but for you guys, and from here on out, I'm gonna do for people that are in relationships, and then do singles, and then just general advice for both. So I'm going to start off with our singles, and then I'll do the advice for singles. Then I'll do relationship, and then advice for people in relationship. And then we'll close off the reading. Love you guys. Love you, Libras. All right, so Spirit, what's going on for our Libra collective, for our single Libras in Taurus season? What is going on with love? What's going on in love for our single Libras during Taurus season? Okay. Strength. Ace. Ooh. The Chariot. Okay. All right. Wow. Libras. Okay. All right, singles. Okay, so Libras. You guys, I heard the choice is yours. I really heard that. I really heard the choice is yours. And for some of you, you know exactly what I'm talking about here. Some of you, as far as singles, you have been talking to somebody, you have met somebody recently who you're you like them, but then that part of you that analyzes things and really gets in your head has been getting in your head about this person. And I think it's been causing some of you guys to really hold back how you feel about this person. But I'm seeing Spirit is literally telling you, why sabotage this? Please, Libras, do not self-sabotage this thing, this person. Like this person, I'm seeing like, I'm hearing Keisha Cole's Sent from Heaven, Heaven Sent. Like this person is literally a heaven sent for you. And I'm seeing some of you guys know this, but then y'all are getting in y'all's heads about it. And it's you getting in your head that's going to cause you to self-sabotage this. So that's, please don't do this. For single Libras, y'all are definitely needing somebody who I feel like can be long term. And the reason I say this is because I got the Ace of Pentacles here and the Queen of Pentacles. So some of you guys, Libras, y'all could be connecting to a Virgo, Capricorn, or a Taurus. Or you could be reaching success with this person and establishing a sense of direction, a clear cut sense of direction with this person during Taurus season. But overall, single Libras, y'all got a lot of like, please just don't self-sabotage it. It's not really not a lot I can really tell you about that. I just keep seeing like, you know it, like you have the energy around you. Please don't self-sabotage it. Just allow this person, like allow yourself to slowly but surely open up to this person. So many of you are really guarded, and you're really guarded with this person with that strength card coming out. Drop your guard down. Allow yourself to open up to this person. Allow yourselves, and if you feel like the connection is seeking a lack of direction, have conversation. Remember I told you guys about that throat chakra and that conflict. Speak. Use your, like y'all are air sign, you're Libras. Like y'all are literally known for your communication and for your peacemaking abilities. So apply those, please. Some of you could definitely be connecting to somebody who's younger than you. This person could be younger than you, but I do see that they might be younger than you in age, but they could be very mature in how they handle themselves, so it feels equal. But yeah, Libras, it's just the choice is yours. I just keep hearing that the choice is really yours. It's if you want it. So yeah, that's for the singles. Now we're gonna pull for the Libras in relationships. So Spirit, what do you have for our Libras that are in relationships? What's going on for our Libras in relationships and love during Taurus season? Oh shit, that kind of came out quick. Okay. All right. Knight of Wands. Ooh. Knight of Cups. Okay. Libras. Okay, the Magician, the Ace. So we have a lot of water energy here for our Libras that are already in relationships. So we have the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Magician, and the Ace of Cups. So I'm seeing for our Libras that are already in relationships, I'm seeing you guys are going to be like courting each other a lot. Like I'm feeling that this energy of kind of like, I'm hearing like reminding ourselves of the way our love used to be. So it's kind of like, it's kind of like keeping the honeymoon phase, but all throughout. It's like a very playful inner child thing. So I'm seeing a lot of you guys might be connecting to your inner children in y'all's relationship this Taurus season, and like doing things that both of you guys would love to have done when y'all were younger. Like it's just, I'm seeing that, I don't know how to explain this, but it's like, it's just y'all are both connecting with each other's inner children and bringing that out in each other. And it's a very kind of, it's going to feel like puppy love, but it's very matured. Some of you guys are going to be manifesting new new levels of understanding with each other, new levels of expressing your feelings. So some of you guys might be expressing yourselves in a different way. I'm seeing elevation. So I'm seeing elevation. So some of you guys have been here in love, and you now are going to be going through things in Taurus season. It's going to help up the ante in your love, and it's going to just remind you like why you chose this person. And it's very beautiful energy. I'm seeing a lot of passion here. Like I'm seeing a lot of just playful, passionate, just like, damn, I love you. Like just looking like, damn, I love this person. Damn, this is where I want to be at. You know, like a lot of reaffirmation of why you've chosen this person essentially is going to be coming out for you guys. So now I'm just going to do overall advice the Spirit has for you when it comes to love, and this is going to be for both of y'all. So for both the singles and the Libras in relationships. So what advice, Spirit, do you have for our Libran collective when it comes to love and relationships? Okay. Okay. All right. To who this concerns, I heard let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Libras, allow yourselves to feel. Some of you guys, I feel like when you feel too emotionally connected to somebody, you tend to pull away because you get very afraid. And I'm seeing it's like this person. I feel like your person, single, whether you're single or you're in a relationship, I feel like this could be your person trying to reach out to you and offer you love, offer you commitment, offer you stability, offer you everything that you want, and you're ignoring it. It's almost like you're just like, yeah, that's cute. But it's like that self-sabotaging aspect for some of you. It's not for all of you, but for some of you where you get in your head, you become very distant from this person. And what the last thing you really want to do is push this person away. So I really want you guys, Libras, for love, to allow yourselves to let love in. Allow it to immerse you. Allow it to cover you. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be afraid to allow love into your space. Because some of you are real deal, just like, I don't know. And it's like, but you do know. It's like that, it's kind of like that Two of Swords energy where it's like that, which is y'all a lot of the time, which is that having to make the balance and the judgment. So some of you are like, yeah, this person seems too good to be true. But no, but they are showing me. But they, and it's this back and forth. It's like this seesaw ass energy. And I just want you guys to take a moment to ground yourselves. Ground yourselves a lot. Work on grounding your heart chakra, or balancing your heart chakra and your root chakra as well. But overall, I'm seeing, please just try hard to really communicate when you're feeling this way rather than pushing these people away. I know that sometimes, Libras, when y'all get in your heads, it's easy for you to just kind of distance yourselves and just say, you know what, I'm going to deal with this on my own. But if you are in a relationship with a person, or if you are talking to somebody and meeting somebody new, you have to be open to communicating with this person, letting this person know, hey, these are my doubts. These are my concerns. These are the things that I'm feeling, and go from there, you know, but allow yourselves to really just be open because it's here whether you want it to be or not. And it's going to help shape you. It's going to help transform you in a really good way. So I just want you guys to really be open. And yeah, other than that, that's it, Libras. I don't really have anything else. Spirit doesn't have anything else for me to say. I think we covered a lot of groundwork today in this reading for you guys for Taurus season. So, yeah, remember to always take what resonates, leave what does not. But I love you guys. Be safe, Libras. Stay safe, stay grounded always. If you want to comment, if you want to chat with me, you can always leave some comments, or you can always email me at taroT717@gmail. We can chat. If you're inquiring, I will be opening up personal readings soon, so be on the lookout for that. I'll post something on my page about it and have a thing about how you can book. But other than that, Libras, y'all be good, and I will see you guys for Gemini season. Peace. Love you guys. Bye.